Hello everyone, and welcome back to the channel. Classes have officially started again. And believe me, Season 2 of Maxton Hall is going to turn your world upside down. If you found Season 1 dramatic, then get ready. This sequel has even more to offer: intense love, heartbreaking betrayals, unexpected heartache, and a series of high society scandals that will keep you on the edge of your seat. The German series, Maxton Hall. The World Between Us premiered on Prime Video in May 2024 and immediately became the platform's most successful international series. Viewers were absolutely captivated by the romance between Ruby Bell and James Beaufort, two people from two different worlds who met at the luxurious Maxton Hall school. And the best part, there's more than just Season 2. Prime Video has confirmed Season 3. Before we get started, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Maxton Hall news. Believe me, what comes next is even more exciting. Let's explore everything we know about the second season of Maxton Hall. From the surprising twist at the end of the first season, to new developments, the expanded cast, and the official release date. The first season of Maxton Hall opens the door to the world of the rich and powerful and to the dark secrets hidden behind the prestigious school's aura. At the heart of it all are two very different people brought together by fate. Ruby Bell, the perfectly normal girl, enters the world of flowers. Ruby Bell is an excellent student, lives modestly, and appreciates every opportunity. She arrived at Maxton Hall on a scholarship which immediately made her an outsider in the eyes of the wealthy children. Ruby has only one goal: to study at Oxford, to fundamentally change her future and that of her family. Her personality: principled, diligent, valuable, direct, but also very sensitive. She has no idea that her peaceful life is about to be turned upside down. James Beaufort, the most dangerous prince of Maxton Hall. James Beaufort is the heir to the wealthy Beaufort family, one of the most powerful families in England. He is handsome, confident, and famous, but also arrogant, ruthless, uses money and power to hide his loneliness. James lives in the shadow of his domineering father, Beaufort Sr. The pressure from his family drives him to rebel against everything. Ruby hates James instantly. James sees Ruby as a riddle that needs to be solved until everything spirals out of control. Opening event. Ruby accidentally uncovers a deep secret. One day, Ruby accidentally witnesses a scandal involving Lydia, James's sister. This secret could ruin the reputation of the entire Beaufort family if it comes to light. James, wanting to protect his family, and especially Lydia, tries everything. He threatens Ruby. He manipulates her. He puts pressure on her. He tries to silence her with money, but Ruby isn't so easily intimidated. And it's precisely this determination that fascinates James. From enemies, alleged, common life, unknown love. First, there were confrontations. Then he teased her. And then there were the moments of weakness that James inadvertently revealed. Moments when Ruby understood. He isn't the cold prince everyone thought he was. He's just a boy controlled by his family, living under pressure and loneliness. The two begin to care for each other. James tries to protect Ruby from the toxic clique of rich kids at school. Ruby is the only one who sees the good and the vulnerability in James. This connection grows naturally, gently, but dangerously, because they both know they belong to two completely different worlds. The moment that changed everything, James thought Ruby was damaged. Although James loved Ruby, he was always afraid she might be drawn into the darkness of the Beaufort family. The conflict reached its climax at the end of the first season. James was beaten by his father. He lost control. The pain of his mother's death resurfaced. Desperate, James pushed Ruby away in an attempt to protect her. One of the best lines from the first season comes from Damien Hardung in an interview. James saw Ruby's happy family, then the blood on his hands, and he knew she would never be safe with him. That's why James decided to leave Ruby. Even though he loved her so much, it took his breath away. Ruby is at her wit's end, but their love cannot be stopped. At the end of the first season, Ruby is completely distraught. She knows James loves her, but she also understands how much he's suffering. Ruby is torn between two feelings: Her heart aches because she's lost James. Her mind reminds her that she must continue pursuing her dream of Oxford. The moment she cries right in front of the school gates is one of the most emotional scenes of the first season. Tragedy ending of the first season. Two people who love each other but are separated. Both are hurt. There is no happy ending. Only the question, can they find their way back to each other? Or is this the end? And it's precisely because of this separation that the second season becomes a true whirlwind of emotions. When can you watch the second season of Maxton Hall? And what awaits us in episode 6? If you were already thrilled by the start of season 2, things are about to get even more explosive. Season 2 has officially launched, episode 5 is already available, and episode 6 is coming soon. Every week, Prime Video drops another emotional bombshell, and fans are eagerly counting down the days until the next episode. The promotional posters for this season stick to the familiar motto, class has rules, but love can break all. And considering what's happened up to episode 5, misunderstandings, tears, breakups, and reunions, I think that's absolutely true. An enormous amount of work went into season 2. Although it was filmed in late 2024, post-production music and the international dub were crafted with meticulous attention to detail to ensure that every episode is worth every penny. It's no wonder Amazon once said, "We promise it's worth the wait." They were right. Season 2 has taken the world by storm, just as Season 1 dominated the charts in over 120 countries. And don't forget, Season 3 is officially confirmed. Season 3 is based on Save Us, the final installment of Mona Caston's trilogy. This means Season 2 is just a turbulent interlude paving the way for the grand finale of Ruby and James's love story. What do you think? Maxton Hall fans, after the last 5 episodes, are you ready for intense drama, heartbreakingly sweet moments, twists that will leave you speechless, and the beautiful yet dangerous love between Ruby and James? Episode 6 is sure to heighten the tension even further. Now I want to hear your opinion. Do you think Ruby and James will make it this time? Or are we in for another breakdown? Write your predictions in the comments. I read them all. And if you enjoyed this analysis, remember, like, subscribe, and turn on notifications so you don't miss any Maxton Hall news. Believe me, what's coming next is going to be even more exciting.